Hello friends, Andy's taking a well-deserved break this week and has invited me to share a thought with you. Now, a year ago that would have terrified me. Me make a video for all of you? I can't do it. Anyway, here I am. And thinking about this past year has led me to reflecting on a phrase that so many people are using at the moment. Oh, won't it be lovely to get back to normal again? Back? Normal? I challenge this. Friends, we can't go back. Not unless you want to live in the past, live in a rut, live in something safe and secure, you might think. But as my beloved husband used to say, the difference between a rut and a grave is its depth. No, we need to move on, taking with us anything of value that we have learnt during this very unusual time that we've been living through. What do we mean by normal life in any case? Is there such a thing as normality? In 30 years of teaching, I learnt very early on, no day was ever normal. You can plan, you can prepare, you can do all you possibly can to make sure that everything you're going to do is right and appropriate, but always something comes to upset those plans. Sometimes it improves them, sometimes it's a disaster, but that's life. There is nothing really normal. Routine, perhaps, yes, I'll give you that. Anyway, one thing that taught me through teaching was how to be adaptable, resourceful, flexible. And that's something that stood in good stead, particularly through this pandemic. So why do we crave so-called normal life? Is it because it's comfortable, it's something that we know, we don't feel challenged or threatened? Is it our security blanket, perhaps? Are we afraid of change? Yet, if you think back through the massive changes in this last year or more, life has gone on. We have learnt to use that God-given creativity that we all have. We have learnt to adapt. We have learnt to change. So, thinking ahead, we've also learnt, I think, a new sensitivity to the natural environment, to the people around us. We've become aware of needs, perhaps, and we've had needs met. And it is my constant prayer that we might yet, as a whole created people, learn to live in harmony with God, with the environment, and with each other. So we can take these positive steps into the future. And I would say in conclusion, don't be afraid to let go of the normal. Don't be afraid to let go of things that are going to inhibit you, to stop you from moving forward properly. After all, we are all in this together, and each and every one of us has that knowledge that God is also with us. And I will end with a little quote from Hebrews chapter 13, verses 5 and 6. Keep your lives free from the love of money and be satisfied with what you have. For God has said, I will never leave you. I will never abandon you. Let us be bold then and say, the Lord is my helper. I will not be afraid. So friends, into the challenges of the future, and thank you for joining me in this thought for the week.